My name is Ketan. In this video, we'll talk about IIM Udaipur's admission policy, and we'll also talk about uska placement. This is a series that I started a couple of days back, but then I wasn't well. I was sick for a couple of days, so couldn't continue this. So I'm back again with the series. So we'll sort of go ahead with the new IIMs. I've already done Trichy and mere khayal se Ranchi also. So today we'll have a look at Udaipur. Now Udaipur is basically known for having a great transparency as far as their placement process is concerned, and even the data is concerned, right? They always put in the audited format, and they kind of go in a very depth manner, like domestic itna hai, international itna hai, base salary itna hai, cash component itna hai, ESOP and all that. And again, when we talk about Udaipur as a college, it has been in the news, or it has been getting that kind of a popularity and that kind of a goodwill from last couple of years, and that is the reason there are a lot of applicants. They really want to get into Udaipur because thoda sa hype bana hai, no doubt about it, and college is worth the hype. But again, when you talk about IIM Udaipur, it is still not on the top of the chart as far as the new IIMs are concerned. So we'll start with the admission process. Let's go step by step. So if you talk about iska selection criteria, which is the CAT ka cutoff is the number 1. You see overall is 93. That's quite on a high level. Mere khayal se it's close to Ranchi. I think Ranchi is also at 93 percentile. The good thing is that it's 70, 70, 70 across. So Quants, DILR and verbal, 70 across, which is absolutely doable and manageable for the fact now the number of questions will be reduced. ये और ज़्यादा possible होगा reach out करना, right? So this is something good for applicants. EWS, that's 50, 50, 50, overall 74. NCOBC, that's 50 across, overall 74. SC 35 section wise, overall 54. ST and DAP is around about 27 each for each section, overall 40. I don't think ये इतना ज़्यादा differ करेगा IIM Trichy से. I think ये close by है. So this is what you need to understand, that if you are gunning for IIM Udaipur, whichever category that you fall into, you have to meet the bare minimum cutoff. At the same time, you have to meet the 93% cutoff also. Now guys, understand one thing. 70, 70, 70 does not mean you will get 93 in CAT. So don't think about it कि यार मेरे को 70 आ जाएगा तो मुझे overall 93 आ जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होता है. 70 is the bare minimum, right? 93 is the overall. So एक या दो सेक्शन में आपको bare minimum 90 टच करना पड़ेगा, तभी जाके वो वहां तक आप पहुंचोगे, right? And one section might be you have to be close to 94, 95, right? तो आपको वो थोड़ा permutation combination लेके चलना पड़ेगा. Moving ahead, right? What do we have? CAT score का weightage is 60%. This is little insane. This is quite higher as far as the other new IIMs are concerned. But again, that's the IIM Udaipur's policy, and that is the reason sometimes it becomes a little tough to kind of clear the cutoff for the composite score for the round 1. Then they have something called as personal appearance, which is personal interview, and profile. देखो, I mean profile कैसा है ना कि जो IIMs के लिए प्रोफाइल है वो अलग है, और जो बच्चों के लिए जो प्रोफाइल है वो अलग है. So profile as a terminology, what we pursue is different than what the IIMs are actually looking at. But definitely what IIMs are looking at is the right thing, right? Because I mean there are a lot of ifs and buts and there are a lot of myths about profile, and there are a lot of people on social media, they give kind of camouflaged way may they kind of put across the profile wala cheese, which again I will be clarifying, don't worry about that. Now they do not have VAT because of the COVID. They kind of scrapped it up. 2021 ka admission criteria is not there, so we are only going with the 2020 ka criteria, right? So personal interview is going to be 15%, which is doable, manageable throughout your cap round. That's something you can do very well, not a problem. Now when you talk about the 25% का component, ये वाला जो component है ये कहाँ पे जाता है? ये अगर आप बेसिकली देखोगे तो academic profile 9%, ये 9% का जो bifurcation है वो नीचे इन्होंने दिया है. So even if you go to the website, you can pause the video probably, or you can go to the website and check out कि आप कहाँ stand करते हो. But एक मैंने observe करा है that if you are somebody who is 85% plus in 10th, 12th and graduation, you seriously get good marks from all the IIMs, by the way, and even from the non-IIMs, right? So 80 plus, 85 plus, much better. 80 good, 75 decent zone होता है वो, हाँ? 75 is a decent zone according to me, right? So you can see what sort of marks you will be getting. Then the next 9% is given for WorkX. I think this is quite higher, but again, if you look at WorkX, which is the highest thing, that's 31 से लेके 36 marks. So again, आपने अगर बाकी की भी B-Schools देखे होंगे, बाकी की भी अगर आपने IIMs देखे होंगे, आप ये देखोगे कि 31 मंथ से लेके 36 मंथ्स का ये जो वर्क एक्स का जो टेन्योर होता है, यहाँ पे almost every IIM is giving you the top scoring pattern, which is like 9, sometimes 10, sometimes 8, sometimes 6, right? ये आपको जानना जरूरी है. So 30 months से लेके 36 months is, I would say, the golden, tenure of your work ex. उससे ज़्यादा अगर हो जाता है, वो reduce हो जाता है. And then again, if you talk about 25 to 30, which is around about 2.5 years, that's 7. 36 के ऊपर अगर आप जाते हो, वो kind of starts getting reduced. 60 months plus, which is 5 years plus, 0 marks. Okay. Then some marks are given for diversity, which is female or transgender. You'll be getting those 5 marks extra. Undergraduate academic discipline. This is nothing but the academic diversity. So for academic diversity, you will be getting around about 2%. Kindly pause the video here and go through these categories. If your graduation stream is one of these, इसका मतलब आपको वो 2% marks मिल जाएगा आराम से. Reservation के बारे में बात करेंगे तो 15%, 7.5 for ST, scheduled caste is 15%. NCOBC, which is as per the Supreme Court का जो भी law है, is 27%. Nothing changed in it, right? One thing which I am not happy about is, यार, you are only giving 1% to CS, CS and ICW. Are you kidding me? आप वहाँ से 5% निकाल दो ना यार CAT से, और यहाँ पे 2-3% डाल दो, because 1% is pretty low. Because it takes a lot to clear CA, CS and ICWA. So I would say this is a little bit, this is like very normal. Might as well don't put it over here, because I think this is definitely, I'm making fun of these guys, because it's very tough to clear CA, CS and ICWA. So might as well give it round about like 3% or 4% or 5%, being a little bit more magnanimous. If not, man, just don't do it. Just don't give anything, right? Because that hurts, to be very honest, right? So you've got 9% to work X, you got 9% to academic diversity, academic profile, by the way, I'm sorry for that. You've got 7%, which is 5% your gender and 2% your academic diversity. So if you look at, it's a quite a good sort of a format to give you guys an idea. Again, same thing, your CAT का percentile would matter a lot. तो आपका CAT का जो score है वो सबसे ज़्यादा matter करेगा. प्रोफाइल के बारे में अगर आप देखोगे, प्रोफाइल में इन लोगों ने जो 25% डाला है वो क्या है यार, ये 9 और ये 7. यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी तुम्हारा एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर नहीं आया, को करिकुलर नहीं आया, ये कुछ भी तुम्हारा नहीं यहाँ पे आया. यहाँ पे नहीं तुम्हारा ओलंपियाड आया, NGO आया, ये सर्टिफिकेशन, वो सर्टिफिकेशन, नथिंग, राइट? सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, जो IIMs बोलते हैं प्रोफाइल, वो प्रोफाइल बहुत अलग है. जो आपको बताया जाता है सोशल मीडिया पे या फिर यूट्यूब पे, वो खाली आपको मोटिवेट करने के लिए इन अ रॉन्ग वे, राइट? तो ये चीज़ें समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है. एंड आई अंडरस्टैंड जिन बच्चों का नहीं है प्रोफाइल, दे माइट नॉट एग्री विद मी, बट गाइस दैट्स द रियलिटी. दिस इज नथिंग पर्सनल, लाइक आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग पर्सनल विद यू, राइट? ये जो क्राइटेरिया जो बनाया गया है, आई एम जस्ट नरेटिंग दैट फॉर यू गाइस, राइट? एंड दोज हु कनेक्ट विद मी वेरी वेल कि हाँ नहीं यार ये सर सही कहते हैं, बिकॉज दिस इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट द प्रोफाइल इज, दे कनेक्ट विद मी ऑन 1000 लेवल %. सो गाइस, थोड़ा सा इसको पर्सनली मत लेना. दिस इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट योर कॉलेज हैज डिसाइडेड. हाँ, तो तुम्हारा NGO, तुम्हारा XYZ सर्टिफिकेशन, ये सब चीज़ें तुमको हेल्प करती है when you actually get a call for an interview, and then you can play around with whatever certifications that you have, right? So ये हो गया आपका पूरा का पूरा admissions criteria. मेरे ख्याल से it's a decent criteria. Only one problem, which is this 1% for a professional qualification. Now, moving ahead with the placement, I'll tell you, actually this is the unaudited report of IIM Udaipur. They have not put in the financials over here, which is the placement का numbers like highest and average and blah blah blah. 2020 के बारे में अगर मैं बात करूँ तो इनका highest was round about 20-25 था मेरे ख्याल से. Average was round about 13.5. So we will consider that average was round about 13 से लेके 14 के range में इनका average आ जाता है. Highest में वो तो change हो जाएगा year on year, तो highest अगर बढ़ेगा तो average भी शायद से थोड़ा सा move करेगा on the upper side. But हाँ, average is round about 13-14 lakhs. मैं always कहता हूँ, your new IIMs, the top notch new IIMs, which is that round about Ranchi, Trichy. Ranchi is on the little bit higher side, that's around about 16 lakhs. But then apart from Ranchi, if you talk about other new IIMs, you will be always seeing that 12 lakhs to 14 lakhs is in the range that what new IIMs are now playing around, right? Baby IIMs would be around about 10 to 12 lakhs. तो ये range पकड़ के चलना, and I'm very sure IIM Udaipur भी वहाँ भी होगा. So route number अगर आप देखोगे, there are around about 281 kids on board. What do we see here? One second. So yeah, let's go function by function. See, Udaipur makes their placement report very transparent, and these numbers are quite good. 46% people got into analytics, which is great. 40 students, not a percent. 40 students got into consulting, which is a good number, by the way. So for consulting and analytics, you can choose Udaipur definitely. Finance 29, Genman 26. This is good. अगर आप रांची और त्रिची देखोगे, मेरे ख्याल से ये वाला जो नंबर है, ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा है compared to these two colleges. HR ignore. IT that's just 3. Operations supply chain that's 14. Prodman that's 15. Project management that's 10. Research 3. And top of the chart is sales and marketing and BD, which is business development. Strategy that's 8. So top notch is sales and marketing. Then comes analytics. Then comes consulting, and then comes finance 29. Which is good, but again, Trichy would be leading and Ranchi would be leading for finance. Moving ahead with the sectors, BFSI. So ये जो marketing वाला job है, ये mostly आपको BFSI में भी मिलेगा. And there are colleges wherein sales and marketing would have around about 40-45% share coming from BFSI, because yeah, it's a growing sector anyway. So BFSI 77%, which is good. 77 kids, by the way. Consulting 24, e-commerce 25. 87 is IT, ITES. ये Prodman आ गया, project management आ गया, consulting आ गया, सबका combination आ गया. Even there are some finance kids, they get into IT and they actually do the business development वाला job to take the clients on board. This is called as transition management, something like that. But it's a pretty cool profile, sort of a consult profile. अगर हम companies के बारे में बात करेंगे, location is something I will not be discussing, guys, because again, you should not have location preference as far as if you really want to do an MBA and if you really want to be a global manager or a global sort of a leader. Now moving ahead, the one thing I really like about IIM Udaipur ka portfolio as far as the companies are concerned. So if you look at the banking and finance, you have Goldman, you've got BNY, you've got you've got AIG, you've got Tata Capital, you've got Trust Vista, you've got Wells Fargo. Pretty cool portfolio. Yes Bank, I won't advise as of now. So these are quite good banks. So अगर आप देखोगे mostly यहाँ पे Indian banks ज़्यादा है, तो मैं पहले ही आपको बताया था कि sales and marketing जो BFSI से ज़्यादा आता है, ये mostly sales and marketing वाले profiles है, right? अगर मैं बात करूँ backend वाले, I will be talking about backend. So मेरे ख्याल से BNY, Goldman, probably ICICI, Trust Vista, these are predominantly backend profiles because these guys do R&D sort of a job, right? Research and analytics, then equity research analysis, valuations, derivatives, so on and so forth. So यहाँ पे शायद से आपको backend मिल सकता है. Otherwise, you will be probably working at the front end, right? Which is sales and marketing. Consult, Accenture strategy, beautiful. Bain capability center, okay. Deloitte, Ernst & Young, KPMG. These are the good companies on the campus. E-commerce, Amazon, वो Prodman वगैरह देता है. Zomato is also there. Polycab, Paytm is also there. All Prodman वाला चीजें यहाँ पे है. Education में College Dunia is there. IT में तो भर के लिस्ट है. You guys can go through this. So overall, if you look at IIM Udaipur, the admission criteria is decent. Okay, admission criteria is not extreme. Okay, जैसे बाकी colleges का है. It's doable, it's manageable. It's a good B school that you can target. So I would always say you can probably go for, let's say, Ranchi, Trichy, Raipur and Udaipur में tie होता है always. Like people choose, तो Ranchi and Trichy like hands down. Okay, we'll go for it. But then Udaipur and Raipur वगैरह में फिर the students start thinking about कि मैं इधर जाऊँगा उधर जाऊँगा. Specialization specific. Probably अगर किसी को finance करना है उदयपुर आ सकता है, किसी को finance नहीं करना है you can go to Raipur. Looking at the charts now. So guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you understood this. I'll be making more videos as far as this entire line is concerned, or this lineup is concerned, which is new IIMs के बाद में हम BBIMs करेंगे. If you want me to make a video of any particular non-IIM, kindly put the comment on the video. I'll be more than happy to do that. Okay, guys, that's it from my side. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. And if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe. Bye.